Hi, my name is Dr. Tucker Biddlecombe. I'm Director of Choral Activities here at Vanderbilt University. I'm very much looking forward to your honor choir coming up. We're doing a bunch of great music. Something that's really important to me is doing the music of composers who are no longer living. If we don't do this music, who ever will? I've picked a piece called Verleigh und Frieden by Felix Mendelssohn, and it probably is the best way to teach legato with young singers, or smooth vocal line. What I'm going to do is I'll talk a little bit about the piece. I'll give you some diction ideas for your own personal practice so that you can show up as ready to make beautiful music as possible. In the beginning of this piece, it's just the basses. That's what it's notated in the music. However, I'm going to ask all men to sing at letter A. Now, I'm going to speak text and I want you to speak it with me. Women, I want you to do the same thing because actually, we all say the text at some point. So let's work on it together. Verleih uns Frieden. Verleih, V's in German are F's. So Verleih uns Frieden. Never American R's in German. Always Frieden. Always flip or roll. It's the best way to go. The next word at measure 18, gnädiglich, gnädiglich. That dichlich, that ich laut in German is kind of like a cat hissing. Ich lich, gnädiglich. Gnä with the umlaut over the A means a bright A sound in that instead of the different vowel if it weren't with the umlaut. Herr Gott, zu unseren Zeiten. Herr Gott, Herr is just no R's at all. Herr Gott, like God, but with a T on the end. Zu, Z's in German are TS sounds. Zu unseren Zeiten. There's that Z again for TS. Es ist doch ja. Es ist doch ja. The Och is a different CH sound. Instead of the ich laut, it's an ach laut. So if you were going to say the word Bach, that's an ach laut in German. Es ist doch ja. And that is a little bit more guttural, but still not close to the Hebrew that some of you might have done in pieces like Si Vivant or Hine Matov. This is a different sound, not as guttural as a Hebrew sound. At letter just before letter B, kein andere nicht. Kein andere nicht. Then der für, as soon as the umlaut happens over a U, we make an E sound and an U with our lips. Say für. Der für uns könnte. Könnte is kind of like that sound like you would say duh. Könnte. And then streiten. There's an SH before streiten. Denn du, unser Gott. Denn du, unser Gott, alleine. And that's all of the text. So I'm going to sing a phrase. You sing it back to me, watching your video. Verleih uns Frieden. Gnädiglich, Herr Gott, zu unseren Zeiten. Ist doch ja kein anderer nicht. Der für uns könnte streiten. That scale. Der für uns könnte streiten. That D flat is very important. Then, denn du unser Gott alleine notice that there is a slight diphthong, two vowels happening at the same time, at the end of the word alleine. Say it. Now at letter C, it just says altos. That'll be all women singing and all men singing the bass part. And then finally, when we get to the chorale at letter E, we're all singing that same text. I think you're going to find this piece to be very, very beautiful. When you're working on it, please focus on the legato line. That's the most important thing that we have to keep everything smooth and seamless and let the music happen around it. Our program has music with dead people, and we're going to make sure that that music is just as exciting and just as alive as everything else we're doing on the program.